There is something about that deep crimson finish that just stops you in your tracks. Most charcoal grills are content to just sit in the corner of the patio, looking like a black industrial bucket. But this one actually has a bit of personality. It is the classic 22-inch kettle shape everyone knows, yet that pop of color makes it feel like a piece of outdoor furniture rather than just a tool. Now here is the thing about these kettles. They have been around forever for a reason. The design is simple, almost deceptively so, but it works. You get that 24-inch footprint, which is honestly the sweet spot for most backyards. It is big enough to handle a full rack of ribs or a few burgers for the neighbors, but it does not take up the entire deck. What stands out, though, is how sturdy it feels. You are not dealing with flimsy sheet metal that rattles when you move it. It has a solid, planted weight to it, and that rust-resistant coating is not just for show. It actually holds up against the elements, which is a relief if you are the type who forgets to pull the cover on every single time it drizzles. Using it is straightforward. There is no complex ignition sequence or digital display to worry about. You just load your charcoal, get your fire going, and manage the airflow. The vents are smooth, and they give you enough control to actually dial in the temperature for a slow cook. It is one of those rare products that feels intuitive right out of the box. You do not need a manual to figure out how to get a good sear on a steak. That said, it is not perfect. While the crimson finish looks incredible, you do have to be a little careful with it. If you are rough with your tongs, or accidentally bang a heavy cast iron grate against the side, you might worry about chipping that beautiful enamel. It is durable, sure, but it is not invincible. Also, for a grill at this price point, some might wish for a slightly more robust ash catcher system. It works fine, but emptying it can be a bit of a dance if the wind is blowing the wrong way. Still, those are minor gripes in the grand scheme of things. The real draw here is the consistency. Whether you are doing a quick weeknight dinner or spending a Saturday afternoon hovering over a brisket, it just performs. It holds heat well, the lid fits snugly, and it gives you that authentic charcoal flavor that gas grills just cannot replicate. It is a classic for a reason, and honestly, having it in that crimson color just makes the whole experience a little more fun. If you want something that is going to last for years and actually looks good while doing it, this is a solid pick. It is not trying to reinvent the wheel, but it is definitely perfecting the one we have all been using for decades. It is reliable, it is stylish, and it gets the job done without any unnecessary fuss. If you are looking for a dependable workhorse that brings a bit of flair to the patio, this is probably the one to beat.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.